Welcome to Gratitude Sunday, Fortune Cookie family. There's been a lot going on in our world. As you guys know from watching, we are gearing up for Greg to retire at the end of the month. So that is some exciting stuff. We're going to have a lot of shifting of sleep schedules and all kinds of crazy things over here. But today, this one is from the heart. And I just wanted to say thank you to a number of people who have supported my channel, supported my business, supported my experience here in social media. I'm shouting out Trevor Colt, who has been through a lot in the last few weeks, but he has always, always, always been there for me. He's always been there for Greg. Fiona, avid gardener, who was so gracious and hosted me on her channel the other day. We got to have a nice chit chat. Fiona and I are contemporaries with the same age. So we have a lot of the same experiences, a lot of the same stories, a lot of the same likes and dislikes. So I am so grateful that she gave me a platform and I got to meet some of her subscribers as well. Ben, her son, came on and had some fun. And we also had Lady Faith on there. So I got to have like a little chit chat with Lady Faith as well. I'm so grateful for the experience. I'm so grateful for the support. There's been a lot of noise in the background over the last few weeks, and there are certain people that are steadfast and certain people that have been ride or dies for me. So, I may not talk to them every single day, but there are people that have really stayed on the good side of this and really been generous with their spirit and their support and their advice and all of that. My biggest shout out today is for Candor the Enigma XOXO. I'm going to link his channel down below. Candor has introduced a really cool channel into a number of different communities. He talks about a number of different subjects and things like that. So he's not just Megxit community, he's not just fashion and pop culture. He brings a lot of joy and interest. And above all, he brings a free platform where people can come in and talk about the subjects that are at hand. He has lovely regulars on the panel, but anybody can come up and talk on his channel. I think it is a product and channel that we didn't know that we needed. Candor, shout out to you. He is this close to 1,000 subscribers, which everybody that knows anything about YouTube, that means he hits a threshold, which opens up a lot of doors for monetization. It also opens up more promotion from the YouTube algorithm for him. So I would love for any of you that are watching this to go over and give him a sub and give him some support. Test drive one of his lives. They're really long, and he's the funniest guy in the world because he says, I'm going to take tomorrow off, and then he does 3 lives. So he's kind of always there. He's open up early in the morning so that he can get Australia and New Zealand in. They can have a chance to get on the channel and go up on the panel. So it's really just such a great channel, and he's become a good friend of mine. I love his style. I love his humor. I love everything about him. So Candor, shout out to you. I'm so grateful that you are a new friend in my world and in my professional world and in my private world too. So I love it. My husband was shirtless on his show the other night. So that was fun to wake up to. So those content creators, I really, really, really do appreciate all of you for, standing by me and helping me get through some of the rough patches. So very much appreciated. It's your friendship, your fellow office ship here in this weird YouTube world that we're in is greatly, greatly appreciated. I'm so, so grateful for it. So I also want to thank all of you, all of my viewers and my subscribers, all the likes, and I'm getting a little weepy, guys. All the likes, the shares, the comments, the super chats, super stickers, super thanks. Like you guys have really come into this community with a great spirit. We have really, really nice people in here, and that's one of the best parts about my channel is that we have people that are kind in the comments, that look after each other, that have become friends outside of the channel, which is always nice to hear that people are like, WhatsApping or texting each other outside of the channel and forging these friendships. We live in a great big world, and you know, oddly enough, you can't go to the local park or the local bar and meet people anymore. Like, the few years that we were locked down kind of stole that from us, and we're not really getting back into the swing of those things as quickly as we thought we would. So having a platform like this where we can have international friends, where we can have relationships that go way beyond borders is just so amazing. So you guys keep keeping it real, keep it cool, most of all, love each other and, be there for each other. It's so nice to see you guys chit-chatting in the comments and talking about the subjects. It's just really, really terrific. So I am so grateful for all of you that are just watching here. I am also very grateful to my private clients. I have tons of you that have come over as private clients, and helping someone get a different perspective and maybe change the course of a bad situation is my why. That's why I do this. And it's often in our lives. Like this morning, I woke up with a little bit of a pickle face, and one of my girlfriends who's also in the spiritual community, I went to high school with her, she called me up and she kind of gave me a spiritual pep talk. She was like, you're pouring out your cup all day long. Like maybe you need a little bit. And I said, you know what? I think you're right. And so we had a little chat and she gave me a little bit of a spiritual pep talk. She gave me a little perspective. And that is what I do. I give people a different perspective. I give them a peek through the veil where they can maybe make some different decisions based on the energies that are around them. So am I changing lives all day long? Not all day, but sometimes I am helping people navigate through some difficult situations. So I am grateful for all of you guys being on board for that as well. Keep it coming. Every time I get an appointment with a new subscriber, a new client, I say thank you to the universe. I say thank you to them. I am so, so appreciative of it. This is my full-time job, and all of you that are watching this are part of that. You've made a contribution, whether you realize it or not. So, I am truly humbled and grateful for all of that. So I want to finish up with just letting everybody know that, real connection does not have to be face-to-face. Real connection is here. Real connection is getting on the phone with somebody. Just like I could, talk to all of my friends back east when I lived on the West Coast. We can all meet on this platform. We can all meet on a digital platform as well. Video calls was something I was looking forward to when I was a kid. So I'm glad that they're here. I'm glad we have that. But I am just so grateful for everything in my world. I have a happy, healthy family. I have happy, healthy pets. It's a little bit hot outside. Happy about that. And I am surrounding myself with a really, really strong team that are all looking out for each other. It is the very fortunate person that can say, I am forging real friendships and I am forging real connections with people that are like-minded and like-spirited. And that, I think, is just such an amazing thing. So I want to end it with thank you to all my mods, because mods, you guys get the biggest shout out. You all are holding the door and keeping things real and making sure that this community stays clean and comfortable and open and full of love. And you guys set the pace for that. So I have a lot of mods right now. I'm not going to name them all, but I do have a lot of mods, and you guys are just fantastic. And I really, really appreciate you keeping the conversation cool and making sure that everybody is kind and generous, and you are amplifying the spirit and the milieu that I want for this channel. So I am so utterly grateful for you guys, my sheepdogs out there. I'm so utterly grateful for it. So go into this week tonight. I want you guys to appreciate the things that you have, the blessings that you have. I want you to be grateful for the good, grateful for the challenges that help us grow, and just have a great, fantastic week. And I'm going to launch this just prior to it. At the top of the hour, the Fitness Hutch, Mel and Paul are going to have their weekly sit down with everybody. So it's at 4 o'clock New York time, 9 o'clock UK time. So jump on in there, go see Mel and Paul. They are creators that are friends of mine that bring so much good spirit to the world. They're not a spiritual channel, yet they still touch everyone and make them feel really, really great. So go on over there and we'll all sit in and we'll have a little chit chat with them. All right. Have a great week. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.